Hello everyone, welcome back to Morrowind. Today, we are going on a very long walk. To illustrate how long it is, remember how long it took me to get to the Shakalu camp? We're going past that, to around this area, roughly. Roughly, as I do not remember the exact location. But exploring is part of the fun of Morrowind. Really, that's Morrowind's big draw. It's very explorable. Like, it doesn't have Oblivion's thing, or Skyrim's thing, where you can walk near something to find out, hey, there's something here. Which does mean you miss a lot less stuff, but eh. Also, these bandits have not actually respawned. Have respawned. Why did I say have not actually respawned? Brains! Human brains are possibly the strangest things in existence. And I state that as a human. Nothing in there. Scuttle! I'll take Scuttle. 25 gold. I believe there's always 25 gold in that chest. No matter your level, which has its advantages and has its disadvantages. Cliff Racers, however, are also around no matter your level, which definitely has its disadvantages, because they're really frickin' annoying. Did my difficulty go up? Go down? No? In fact, let's turn it up to just flat 0. I think I'm geared enough with multiple artifacts to take on a flat 0 difficulty and not, you know, have to min-max. Hello, rat. Goodbye, rat. Wait, Cliff Racer, I didn't loot your corpse. I'm glad I did now. Racer plumes are actually decent value. One of the few redeeming features of your kind. After this, I think I'm going to go try the Siege at Fort Firemoth DLC, because I've never actually played that! See, Morrowind I've played was on the physical discs, like, is in the discs that you bought in the store. I actually have the cases. Yeah. So, that is part of the issue with Blood Moon, as well. As I've said, I'm running Windows 10. Thankfully, Game of the Year edition off of Good Old Games fixed that. And Morrowind is definitely good, old, and a game. I suppose the last one isn't really relevant, but whatever. Or rather, is obvious, not relevant. Silly brains! Anyway! Oh dear, that's a corpus thing. I'm actually taking damage from these now. Good! Maybe I'll have a challenge at some point. Anyway. I played it back on the physical discs. So I didn't get the DLCs, like, oh, the adamantium armor being sold outside of Mournhold, because normally it has issues. Dispose of the corpse, I can't see it. I don't know why that happens. There's probably a bug fix for that. Not too concerned. Oh, you don't die in one hit anymore. Forgot about that. Goodbye. So we need to go this way. Acrobatics has gone up to 80. Does that include the fortification? Yes, it does. Okay. By the way, something to note, always keep an eye on your fortified stats, because they can go down but still look fortified. So if you get hit with this damage spell and you go, oh, it's not doing anything, it actually is. The game interface is just a bit derpy about it. I believe they fixed that in Oblivion, but as they removed damage attribute spells in Skyrim, because there are no attributes. Yeah. Oh my, a thing! Yum! These places have good loot, usually. Sometimes they don't. Ooh! A hair shirt! Ah! This is actually a very good thing. I'm going to take everything that I don't want off of you, and then I'm going to loot your entire body because you have a very valuable set of medium armor. In fact, the Enduro set, as I mentioned, is the most valuable set of medium armor in the base game. And the most capable, not just most valuable. Aside from some artifacts. I believe I've mentioned the Ebony Mail being the best chest piece in the game. You get shield enchantment, but that's the only really good bit of medium armor in the base game, and even in the expansions, yeah. Anyway, taking all, go from 406 pounds to 498 pounds. What's hitting me? A rat. Or a naked man. The hair shirt is part of a temple quest. I don't give a shit about the temple quests, but it's an artifact. No, wait, it's a unique magic item, actually. I don't believe it has a custom sprite. I could be wrong, however. If I am, yeah. Whatever it is, I'm looting it, and I'm going to shove it into a box in Balmora for a very long time. Doom of... Is that a reference to to an artist called Jackson Pollock? He's known for his sploosh-y paintings. Look like someone fired a paintball gun at a piece of paper and called it art, but they're actually surprisingly interesting when you get into them. I suppose this isn't much of an art class. Still, interesting potential reference. Not sure if it is a reference, but, you know. Oh dear, you're much tougher than Dagoth Dara's was. Dagoth Gyrer! Another 6th house amulet. Always grab those because, you know, a pound for 2,000 gold is quite good. House Dagoth Cup, I believe this is actually a quest item. Quite valuable, so I'm taking it. Also, these things, House Dagoth is just insane. I wonder if that says anything. I mean, it probably does in Daedric, but I don't actually know what that says. It's probably something weird, though, because House Dagoth is very weird. And insane. Mostly insane. As it turns out, what they're doing is a bad thing. Also, House Dagoth Manor. I'm pretty sure if they actually had the concept of edge in this setting, House Dagoth would be referred to as the edgiest motherfuckers around. Possibly brother fuckers, depending on how you define it. Oh dear, what are you? I don't remember. You are hitting me very hard. With a very nasty amulet. I want to drink some of my defensive potions. Fire shield might be worth it, but might not. Don't want to use my exclusive yet. I'll use a normal and a cheap. Okay, that was Dagoth Railer. I'm uncertain what he actually was. Another House Dagoth symbol. The Dreamer is awake. You really wouldn't expect a game like Morrowind to have horror aspects, but it does! The Dreamer. Oh boy! Dreams in this setting are funky as hell. Also, after killing that guy, I think I'll save. Because those guys are pretty vicious. In fact, I'm gonna do something. 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 7, 2, 5. 3, 7, 2, 5. 3, 7, 2, 5. Aha! Clever! So that's how you do it. Means the Dreamer is awake in Daedric. Yeah, they do things like that. It's really cool, honestly. So we have the Temple of Fae. I hope it's not like, you know, Fae in fiction. Anyone who knows anything about the historical Fae knows that they were gigantic douche nozzles. And, you know, let's go in here because there might be cool stuff. Ooh, this looks like a place with lots of loot. I stabbed you until you stopped moving. Now I'm taking your amulet, because seriously, these things are valuable. Also, I love the sounds those make. Seriously, it's great. This sounds cool, you know? Billhammer's decent value. Alright, 5,000 gold isn't decent, it's great, but you know what I mean. Nothing in there that I can see. Nothing in there that I can see, which makes you think that they've either hidden something or I'm blind. Both are possible. Well, not actually blind. I do wear glasses. I think if without my glasses, I'm legally blind. Also, I never paid too much attention to it. Also, another creepy whispering statue. You can't do anything with these. Like, at all. I have no idea why they exist aside from being creepy whispering statues that are possibly connected to House Dagoth. Like Dagoth himself. Seriously, freaky, weird. Don't seem to have a purpose to exist. Also, whenever you see these bells, you can in fact tap space on them as I was showing off. They don't actually do anything though, they're just, you know, there to make noises. I mean, I'm technically just here to make noises, so... anyway, saving again, because those guys are pretty vicious. And a bit of a lean over, check something. Okay. So, this way there is a brazier. There's nothing around this corner, not seeing it. There is a way down, and there's something on the ground. Ah! Ash Ghoul! That's what these guys are called. The named ones are much different. Also, he cast sound on me. So I don't really care about sound because it's not really something that matters to someone who isn't a spellcaster. Also, I'm actually beginning to run low on charges for my magic items. Oh, healing items. Oh dear. At least they were charged in this game. Otherwise, it'd be really, really scary right now. They replaced it with charging Magicka in later games, so I'm okay. Another Ash Ghoul. This is one of the names, so it has an amulet. Jeez, you have loot, so I'm murdering you. You cast Drain Health on me. Hello. Cat again. Moving the bugger. Sorry for that, but as anyone who has dealt with cats knows, they are not trainable whatsoever. More strange House Dagoth stuff. Yeah, this is actually explained if you manage to get a dreamer quiet and talk to them. They actually think they're being talked to by... Okay! They actually think they're being talked to by the furniture. It's telling them to do this. Also, really freaky thing! Like I said, this game does not do much horror, but when it does horror, it does horror! Admittedly, the powerless aspect of horror doesn't really work here, though. Because, you know, I've had been cutting through everything like butter. You are an ash zombie, I believe? Yes, you are an ash zombie. I'll take your ash salts. And I'm going to fix up my gear. You guys know what's about to happen. You guys know what to do, if you don't like it. Wow, only my sword and shield were buggered up. I'd say I guess I'm really good at this game, but that has absolutely nothing to do with the fact with how much my sword or shield gets buggered up, so yeah. Be just pointless bragging. I don't like pointless bragging. Pointful bragging, sure. Pointless bragging, nah. Basically, if you talk shit, back it up. Hall of the Watchful Touch. There are a lot of jokes I could make here. Most of them are inappropriate. These fortresses generally follow the same overall layout. Okay, is there anything here besides another creepy statue? Not seeing it. Does let off a sort of alien light, but whatever. Ah, lame corpus. 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 One of those. Whatever it is, it's dead and I have its weepings. Yes, I'm literally selling people's tears. Former people's tears, I guess. Also, Reflect is really good for these fights because it means all of his spells have a 40% chance of coming back and bite him in the ass. Resisting normal weapons is just 40% less damage, though. So you still get hit, you just take less damage, which is quite different. Also, Ebony Spear! Good value. Okay. I'm dumping the 6th House Bell Hammer on the ground. That's probably the worst value weight I have right now. Don't get me wrong, 5,000 gold is quite nice as a lump sum, but... yeah. Feeling that I missed. There is light here, so it's not too hard to miss too easy to miss things, but bleh. Anyway. One of the advantages of these long corridors is that you can see what's coming up along, so you can, in fact, just walk around with your spear to let yourself see. And if you see something like that, you can go... shank, shank, dead. Ash Slave. I killed a slave. I'm probably not a very good person, am I? Oh well. Looks like there's nothing left here for us, but going up or down? And as we went up before, let's go up again, because going back down would lead us to the exact same place. We won't be going to the bowels of this. Just on the general principle of loot in a dungeon. But, yeah. Ah, we're on the roof. Is there anything on the roof? There is a person? A dreamer. You're boring. All you have is corpus meat, which I believe has no positive effects. I could be wrong, foes. I can only see the first one, and corpus meat is completely valueless, so I've never really bothered looking up it much. You know? It is literally worth nothing. I have very little fatigue right now. I might die if I challenge him. Time to get up in your ass. And burn through a bunch of charges again. Yeah, there's a reason I'm very happy I got Beloth's robe. In general, you can never really have too many healing items in this game. Let's like have multiple charges of heal you over your max health or something like that. I suppose that might count. It only might, because you really do need lots of minor healing in this game. Anyway. Wouldn't bet the guys down here have respawned too then. So, let's find the way down. The Hall of Maki. Like the Maki Shark? There's a lot of subtle references like that in these games. Some I might not even get, because there's a lot of them, and I'm not actually all that cultured. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've read quite a bit. I'm a gigantic reading nerd. Anyway, let's save, because we did clear out all the tops, so let's save and call it Maki. Not Mako, otherwise I'd be making Mass Effect jokes all over the place. And possibly bad driving jokes. I really hate driving, so There's someone. Get over here. Just get hit already, damn you. Thank you. You're dead and you weren't even an important person. And you still hurt me quite a bit. Good job. Fortify Endurance is decent. Shard Arrow has been put through a stool? feel these things were just made by the devs exclusively to try and screw with us as much as possible, you know? I'm not complaining, because it's kind of, honestly, it's a weird mixture of entertaining and disturbing. That's the sort of thing I like. It's cool, but it's creepy. Creepool? I don't know what's past this door, so I'm drawing my sword. Oh dear, we go deeper in. Well, digging deeper time. 2 doors. Lock level 20, lock level 20. First one's picked, second one's picked. I can't see shit, but I also don't know what's beyond this door, so I want to be paranoid, so... Option 3 of dealing with this stuff. I swear I had a potion of Night Eye somewhere that wasn't exclusive. Exclusive potions are for really dangerous situations in general. Okay. I could try and cast it. Let's do that. I mean, it's not like I use my magic much. Oh, I remember this place. This man has an ebony short sword, always. 200 gold, always. And always an ash statue. Ash statues don't really do anything. In addition, I remember there being something in here somewhere. Was that the other room? Was the ebony short sword what I'm remembering that was important? This man has expensive gloves, some decent potions. Not sure if the expensive gloves are... I don't think they are worth it. I vaguely remember one of these rooms having something really important in it. Maybe it was a similar room in a different place. I need to start carrying torches again, don't I? Or did I get an amulet of those? I vaguely remember finding something that I was really happy about because it would light things up. I can't actually remember if that was just my imagination because I have weird dreams or not. Oh wait, I don't need to have my sword out all the time, I can use my Night Eye Spear. I feel kind of dumb. Probably look kind of dumb too. Oh well. I believe these are holy symbols for House Dagoth. These guys are called dead heroes, by the way, not dead adventurers. That basically means they're better loot boxes. Let's pick this lock. Ah, this is what I was remembering. There's always a glass halberd here. Very good. Glass is one of the more valuable things you can ever find. Due to, well, being very light and being very valuable, as you can see. 18 pounds for 28,000 gold. 9 pounds for 13,000 gold. And this is a unique item. What this does is it will fortify your attack to ludicrous levels and blind you. And also make your defense shit. Basically, it's a very aggressive two-handed sword. However, I'm now overweight. So what I'm going to do is drink potions! That probably sounds crazy, but it's legitimately a good option. I want to get below 600. Wait, let's go for... I'm actually low on Magicka. Let's drink and restore Magicka. There you go. That glass gear is both very valuable, even if you're not a light armor user, as, you know, it will get you quite a lot of coin for selling it. And is very valuable if you are a light armor user, because glass is the best light armor in the game outside of artifacts. Oh, shit, fuck. I'm going to save after getting that glass, actually. On the grounds of I don't want to have to go through lockpicking and paranoia again. I vaguely remembered this place, and it turns out my vague memories were really good. It appears Korogrun is a very big place. That's kind of good and kind of bad, because it means this episode is probably going to be mostly Korogrun. Which is bad because it's kind of odd, but it's also good because lots and lots of shiny shit. Hello, Flame Atronac! Never underestimate Atronac. There's a reason I went to oh shit when I saw one. Yes, I'm killing them quite quickly. If I wasn't, well, they would have killed me quite quickly. And if I have to choose between someone else being dead and me being dead, I know who I'm choosing to die every time. Goodbye, Ash Zombie. I'm taking your Ash Salts, and I'm not taking that Spiked Club because the Spiked Club is basically valueless, quite heavy, and not a very good weapon. Blunt weapons in general have pretty good minimum damage, but very bad maximum damage. A rule of thumb, of course, and thus is not actually very accurate. A locked door! Alright, let's save! Nabith! Also, if you heard a meow there, that was not the game. That was my cat. Because he's a talky little fellow sometimes. There might be something in those boxes, but there might not be. And swimming out of here sounds like it'd be a ruddy nightmare, and I'm not even sure if I can loot those boxes. Here's a corpse. It's got some gold, but nothing else I give a shit about. Where is the nearest way out of the waterway? And, oh dear, that's a Frost Atronach! I'm not dead. That's good. Yeah. Pretty much every Atronach can spawn in Daedra places like this. Now Dagoth do quite a bit of Daedra summoning. Which isn't so much illegal as certain Daedra are illegal, as Daedra and Daedra are basically the same thing, as I believe I've mentioned before. Of course, the Daedra are basically the guys who are keeping the universe intact, and the Daedra are just guys who came in after the universe was made intact and went, ooh, this universe looks like a toy! I'm a play! And they proceeded to break all of the Daedra's hard work. Daedra are kind of dicks is basically what I'm saying here. Large open area. Good for wizards. Bad for melee troops. Not troops, melee characters. I'm not a troop. Not even in the Imperial Legion. I'm going to let my fatigue replenish before I go at them, because I want to have a lot of fatigue for charging them. But that actually looks pretty boring, so I'm going to check my inventory and see if I have any restore fatigue potions, so I can speed this up for you guys. I believe I've been collecting them, but I do have one. Let's drink it. And that was a lot of fatigue. I'm pretty happy with this. I even got one of these spells! Oh my, you have a lot of health. You're probably a named character. No, you're an Ash Ghoul. Yeah, get used to hearing the magical item sound a lot if you ever play Morrowind. You will never regret hearing it after a while. It will sound very good to you. Also went to the menu there because, as you can see, my hotkeys are mostly filled. Also, I've been taking a bit of a pounding, even if it's mostly magical, and I don't remember if magical damage actually hurts my armor. It does. Okay. Ding dang time! Armor went up. Useful. Sanity, however, has gone down. Then again, who defines sanity anyway? I bet if I swim through here, I'll get some loot. After all, it's going to be harder to get to due to the water, and oh dear, I think there's a fire atronach up ahead, but judging by that light, or it could just be a torch. And that could be very silly. I was very silly. Let's keep going. Here's the way out, is all the way on this end, and here is another house Dagoth thing. Is this his house? Is this the smuggling operation Adrahanir mentioned, actually? That could be interesting. Let's search the boxes. Steel throwing stars. Pretty good throwing weapons. I'm not a throwing weapon person. 10 moon sugar. Very worth the value weight. Resin. Decent weight value. Kwama eggs. I don't give a shit. Moon sugar. Good value weight. More moon sugar. I am drowning in drugs. Not literally, because otherwise I'd sound very different right now, most likely. Don't do drugs. They're bad for you. The Endural Shield is actually not too valuable for its weight. I'm going to dump it on the ground. Let's see if these boxes actually have things in them, or if they are just random floating crates. In fact, I have the Steel Blade of Heaven. Why am I doing that? I could just float out. A skeletal corpse! With gold and a Nordic battle axe. It is a pretty decent axe. I don't give a shit, though, because I don't use axes. And I haven't been this way. Let's look over here. There's a Corpus Stalker. They're not as badly done over as the lame Corpus, but they've been pretty fucked over by Corpus nonetheless. The Divine Disease, everyone! Oh, fuck me. I don't think there's a way onto there without levitation. Time to burn a charge. They're running away from me. You know, you'd think you'd do that before I slaughtered all your brethren. Kill the Stalker. Ah, you're a named character. That means you have an amulet. That means you have loot. Give me your loot. Your loot is an amulet. That's all you have. That is all you are worth. One amulet. You have no other value in life. The only reason you ever exist is to give the Nerevarine, or possibly not, an amulet. Everything else is completely irrelevant about you. Good job, Dagoth. I don't even remember your name. Let's check my stats. Round numbers, and as I was keeping them at round numbers, that means they're not damaged. They could have been damaged to a round number, of course, but that's kind of rare. Oh my! I believe this is another reference to Pokemon! Charma's Breath! Charmeleon, Charizard, or Charmander. Likely Charmander is Charma, and not Charme, or Charza, but it is possible. So let's save, again, because 6-house bases are pretty dangerous! Because, come on, I have to do that. Come on, guys. It's just obligatory. However, I don't have any Pokeballs for throwing at this obvious fire type. Nor do I have a water type. My water spells aren't even in this game. I don't believe they were in any of the games, except possibly in spin-offs, as I have not played the spin-offs like Shadow Key and Battlespire. Is that, from what I have heard, they weren't actually all that good. I could be wrong. I have not played them. I'm only going on hearsay here. So if they are good, and you like them, and you're offended, I'm sorry. Bleeding Heart. What, you're going to get all overly emotional on us or something? Oh dear, that's lava. Let's stay out of that. Is that a greater or lesser Bone Walker? Because greater ones can cast damage abilities. Also, lava hurts enemies too, as you can hear. Sucker! I could try and loot him very carefully. I doubt he will have anything worth looting on him. Another Dagoth! Hello, Mr. Amulet! Oh dear, that's an Ash Vampire! That is very much an Ash Vampire! Alright! This is where exclusive potions are going to come into use! I'm drinking a lot of potions right now, because this guy is a boss. A big boss, and a very important boss. Ash Vampires are second only to Dagoth himself. This man is a gigantic badass, and I had forgotten he was in Kogorun. This is why I remembered Kogorun. He has just cast damage health, magicka, and weakness to magicka on me. He is now very dead. Now I have acquired a Belt of Heartfire and a 6-house amulet. Belt of Heartfire is a unique item. All of the Ash Vampires have an X of Heart Y. So it can be an amulet, a belt, a ring, an accessory of some sort of heart, fire, throb, whatever. What's important about it, though, is that it is a very good magic item. Fire shield and fortify health, along with resisting poison and fortify my fatigue. This was a fight that I really wasn't supposed to get into, and I burned through a lot of potions, making sure that I didn't die and killed him as fast as possible, on the grounds that Ash Vampires are absolutely pants-shittingly terrifying. My cat is questioning if it is actually terrifying, and yes, cat, Ash Vampires are indeed pants-shittingly terrifying. There is a reason I burned my entire stockpile of exclusive potions on one. They are indeed that bad. Now, slight note about Bone Lords. They are actually immune to normal weapons. However, I have an enchanted sword, so I don't give a shit. No, literally, I don't give a shit. I'm the player character. I never need to go shit. I don't need to eat. I don't need to sleep, except to level up. I don't need to shit. I'm just an incarnate machine and burner who kills absolutely everything in their path. Also, something to note, exclusive potions last a lot longer. It looks like none of my stats are damaged, thank goodness, because I was really worried that I would take some nasty damage and have to burn through even more of my potion stockpile. It would have been very worth it for the belt, mind. In fact, do I have a belt on my... I'm going to replace the Watcher's belt with the Belt of Heart thing. Heartfire. It's not the best one from the ones I remember, but it is pretty good. It's also quite valuable if you sell it, but if you're selling a magic item that powerful, I'm just going to say you are very silly and leave it at that. Let's go to Bleeding Heart, because that sounds like an important place. And walk, because I am very low on fatigue. I'm not taking on two flame... I am taking on two flame attacks with low fatigue. Got you. And the other one didn't notice me, so I'm only taking on one flame attack with low fatigue and nearly dying. I probably should have chugged a potion there. That was very risky and probably stupid. But I am human. If there's anything to trust humans to be, it's stupid. As anyone who pays any attention to anything knows, people are pretty dumb. Thankfully, I am not dumb, and thus I can talk. And also make horrible puns. I'm going to save, because oh god, why? That was not what I wanted to walk in here and see. I'm going to kill you for giving me a nasty shock and also for hitting me a fire bloom, which is a ridiculously powerful magical spell. Also, they're living near lava. This makes perfect sense, but it's still completely insane. Also, my sword's edge keeps getting seriously dull in this place. I am killing lots of things. Had just a sliver of health left at the end, so I took it away from him. The grounds that he wasn't me and therefore deserved to die. I don't deserve to die, because I'm the protagonist. Everyone knows the protagonist is the most important person ever. Hey, hey! I'm pontificating on the importance of protagonists! Don't try and murder me! Bad Ash Slave! Bad! 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 I am the murderer here! You are not the murderer! I'm the important one! This is a loot room, so it's probably got something badass in it! You can't however see an enchanted item over here. Let's see what it is. Oh my! That is a pretty good enchanted item. I have beaten up another Dagoth and gotten another 6th house amulet. How many of these do I have right now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 6th house amulets. Here's an orc warhammer. We don't care. The shadow shield is decent value weight, but it is not actually an upgrade, and honestly there are better things to carry around. For example, the endurite pauldron is worth more than it by weight, as it is 9.5 pounds and the same exact amount of gold. Also, this place is where you find the Daedric gauntlets. Please note, 157, 177. There is no reason for me to take these. However, I am going to, so I have a stockpile of them. On the general principle that having valuable items is good. I think that's a principle we all can agree with. Valuable things are good. I'm going to dump the Daedric the ebony spear on the ground because it's quite heavy. And I see you're going to get to restock somewhat on my potion stockpiles. That's very good. But yes, that's all that's really in here. A lot of Dagoths, a boss, and the Daedric gauntlets. The only set of Daedric gauntlets that you don't have to murder someone for in the game! I probably sound a little too enthusiastic. Sorry, but I'm a bit excited because I was not actually expecting to run into a boss, so I'm running on a bit of adrenaline right now. Yes, I'm such a sad person I can get hyped up over a video game boss fight. I know. But let's go to the door of the Ash Vampire. In fact, you know what? Off screen, I think I'm going to go back to Balmora and dump all my stuff. Because I'm very close to the max weight, and I'm willing to bet that a location the Fighters Guild sends me is going to be full of loot. Probably not this full of loot, because this place was absolutely ridiculously jam-packed and included a boss that, frankly, really should have killed me. If it weren't for Mirara's Ring reflecting quite a few spells, I would probably be very dead and very salty right now. But I'm not dead, and he is, and that's the way the universe should damn well work. Other people should die instead of me. Oh dear, I'm in the Red Mountain region. I really don't want to be here. I think we're going to leave it off here. Today we've cleared a ruin, we did not get to our objective, and finished the long walk, but we got an absolute shit ton of loot, showed off where to get the Daedric Gauntlets, showed off why I don't care about the Daedric Gauntlets too much. Seriously, you get the Fist of Rangadolf is a guaranteed thing from a story dungeon unless you're kind of blind. Alright, they were hidden by a trowel, but whatever. So, next time I think we're going to continue the walk. Off screen I'm going to dump my junk in Balmora. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, do give me them. I am always open. By the way, something else I have learned in the comments, and I believe I should note just at the end of the video. This game calls two-handed katanas daikatanas. They're not actually called that. They're called odachi. Daikatana is also the name of a really shit game. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Also, fuck cliff racers. Seriously, not in the fun way.